Dinner tonight is going to be skillet lasagna. If you're unaware, I'm trying to work my way through every single one of these recipes. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to like and follow. We already have some water on the stove getting ready to boil so that we can make our noodles. And then we're going to go ahead and put a little bit of oil in the skillet and start getting that warmed up. You want to make sure that you have your water salted for the pasta. Also put a little bit of olive oil in there just so that it doesn't stick. I'm chopping up some onion along with the garlic. That's going to go with the hamburger meat in the skillet. I'm going to add an entire onion, and the recipe calls for 2 cloves of garlic. I just feel like garlic is something you measure with your heart, so I have 4. The oil's been heating up in the skillet, so we're going to go ahead and add the onion and the garlic that we just chopped up. Let that get a little soft, and then we'll go ahead and add the ground beef. I'm also going to go ahead and add just a little bit of salt and pepper to that onion and garlic mixture, because you really want to make sure every part of the meal has some flavor. So now we're going to add 1.5 pounds of ground beef to that onion and garlic mixture. Water's boiling, so we're going to add 12 ounces of bow tie pasta to that water, and we want that to cook to al dente. Be sure to also add some salt and pepper to that ground beef. Anytime a recipe calls for pepper, one thing I always use is the Lowry seasoned pepper. It just is a little different than just plain black pepper, and then you can always kind of top it off at the end with some cracked black pepper. While that's all cooking, we have some fresh basil that we're going to go ahead and chop up. This is going to go on top of everything when it's all complete. Ground beef is all done, so you want to make sure that you drain off that excess fat. While that ground beef is draining, go ahead and put 24 ounces of marinara sauce in the skillet. I am personally using the Little Italy pasta sauce from Cleveland. I've never used it before, so hopefully it's good. You want to add a tablespoon of Italian seasoning and some salt and pepper to that sauce. Take your ground beef that's been draining, go ahead and add that to the sauce, then we're just going to make sure we get it all mixed up really good. Then you're going to add in 1/2 cup of room temperature sour cream. Once you have that all mixed up, then we want to add 1/2 cup of some grated mozzarella. Now the recipe does call for fresh. I'm using bag just because honestly it's easier. I don't need to mess with grating it, and it's also a little bit cheaper. Now go ahead and add your cooked pasta, and then we want to mix it all together and let it just kind of marry, get the flavors all mixed in good. This has been simmering, so we gave it a good mix again, and now we're going to go ahead and top it off with that basil. So here is everything complete, and it is beautiful.